Hidden beneath the shadows of this old bridge lies a forgotten giant.
Once a king of the concrete jungle, nature has slowly reclaimed every inch of steel. But its heart is still waiting to beat again.
The structural damage is severe. Decades of moisture and neglect have eaten away at the heavy-duty drum. Today marks the end of its hibernation. Our recovery team secures the beast for a difficult extraction. It fights the earth that tries to hold it down. Slowly, surely, the Mack is pulled from its grave. Leaving the riverbank behind, we transport this relic to the workshop. A total transformation awaits. Arrival at the restoration facility. Under these lights, the true extent of the damage becomes painfully clear. First step, decontamination. We strip away 40 years of river mud to see what metal is left to save.
The chassis is compromised. We need to strip this truck down to the last bolt to rebuild the foundation.
The teardown begins. We start by removing the massive mixing drum, lifting thousands of pounds of steel.
The interior is a disaster zone. Rotten upholstery and rusted floorboards must be completely removed, separating the body from the frame. Now we can access the heart of the beast, the legendary Mack engine.
This engine hasn't turned in decades. Breaking these seized bolts requires immense force and patience.
With the drivetrain removed, the naked frame heads to the blast room for surface restoration.
High-pressure sandblasting strips the metal to its raw state, erasing the corrosion of the past. Structural integrity is key. We weld and reinforce the stress fractures found in the main rails.
A heavy-duty primer seals the steel, protecting it from future rust for the next 50 years.
Back at the engine bench, the rebuild begins. New pistons are fitted with surgical precision. Every bolt is tightened to factory specifications. There is no room for error inside this diesel giant. The cylinder head is remounted. This engine is almost ready to breathe fire once again. It's a badge of honor for this machine. The transmission gears are inspected. We replace the worn components to ensure smooth shifting. The heart returns to the body. The engine is mounted securely to the restored chassis. Heavy-duty suspension is vital. We install re-arched leaf springs to handle the weight of concrete.
Now for the bodywork. Hours of skilled metal shaping are needed to erase the scars of the past.
Smoothing the lines in the lines. Hand sanding is the only way to dash. The primer coat lays the groundwork, filling microscopic imperfections and preparing for color.
The color returns. We chose a factory-correct gloss that shines like glass under the booth lights.
Multiple layers of clear coat add depth and protection. The finish is now better than new.
The massive mixing drum gets a fresh look. Bright white, with custom striping to match the cab.
Reassembly continues. The cab is reunited with the chassis, locking into place permanently.
Modern comfort in a classic truck. We install sound insulation to dampen the roar of the diesel.
The cabin is transformed with new upholstery, creating a clean, professional workspace for the driver.
The instrument cluster is restored. Every gauge is calibrated to give accurate readings. The command center is complete. This wheel is ready to guide the truck for another 1,000,000 miles.
Crystal clear glass is fitted. Visibility is restored, sealing the cabin from the elements. The heavy lifting returns.
The drum is mounted to the rear trunnions, completing the truck's profile.
Hydraulics are the muscle of the mixer. New lines ensure the drum turns powerfully and reliably.
The face of the truck. The re-chromed grille shines like a mirror, giving the Mack its aggressive look.
The crowning jewel. The Mack Bulldog takes his rightful place on the hood, standing guard. Let there be light.
The electrical system is brand new, ready to light up the darkest roads.
Fresh rubber meets the road. These heavy-duty tires provide the grip needed for construction sites.
The final stance. The wheels are bolted on, and the truck finally stands on its own feet again.
Details matter. The aluminum fuel tanks are polished until they look like liquid chrome. Lifeblood is added. Coolant, oil, and fuel fill the systems, preparing for the first start. Power is connected. The electrical circuit is complete, waking up the machine's nervous system.
The moment of truth. After months of labor, it's time to see if the beast will wake up.
It's alive. The Mack engine roars to life with a deep, healthy rhythm. Music to our ears.
Systems are go. Oil pressure is good. Temperature is stable. The restoration is a mechanical success.
The mixer drum spins perfectly, smooth, balanced, and ready to haul concrete once again.
Final touches. We ensure every inch is spotless before it leaves the workshop floor.
The door's open. It's time for this legend to leave the shop and step back into the world.
Emerging into the light. The transformation from a rusty wreck to a showroom masterpiece is complete.
Back on the road. The Mack drives with the power and dignity it had in 1975.
Solid as a rock. The restored suspension handles the road effortlessly.
It commands respect. Even modern machines can't match the style of this classic workhorse.
We brought it back to where we found it, a symbol of resilience and the art of restoration. From a forgotten pile of rust to a gleaming king of the road, we saved history.
The 1975 Mack DM600 lives to work another day. Thanks for watching the journey.